Alright, and welcome back everybody to my channel for day trading of cryptocurrency. Just a reminder, none of these videos should ever be used for financial or trading advice. So we were looking at the three different coins that we've been holding on for a little bit this time. But if you remember yesterday, Bitcoin was kind of taking a major run. It looked like that run continued for a little bit after we got off, and typically after Bitcoin makes a big run, the rest of the coins kind of go on up with it. So let's jump over to Coinbase and see if we made any progress from yesterday. So at first glance, looks like we're up to 78, so we were down a little bit lower than that yesterday, so we made some progress, but not to where we started out at. If you remember, we started at 84 when we started all this, so we are still down overall. Well, let's look at the individual coins. We had 35 in the XTZ, 24 in Link, and 20 in the ZRX. Let's go ahead and take a look at each one of those. So 33, 25 in the chain link, and just under 20 on the AUX. So the chain link's at 25. It looks like that did go up a bit. That's what we were kind of expecting. It was trending that way yesterday. And we bought at 24. So let's see if we sold now, we would be, let's go ahead and let me see what's the exact value, 25.18. So if we sold it right now, we would make about a 5% gain. So not quite as much as we're hoping there. We're getting closer, but we're still looking closer to maybe $26, $27 before we really want to sell that. So we're not quite where we want to be yet, but we are looking a lot better. AUX really hasn't made a whole lot of progress from when we bought, and neither has the Tezos. Is still down, unfortunately. So not really any good spot there, but let's take a look at the general markets and see where we're trending. So looking at the XTZ here, we are up quite a bit from that low point that we had. And, anywhere in here looks like would have been good spots to buy, but unfortunately we bought up here where it was a little bit higher earlier on. So we still have some gains to make up there, but we're trending upwards and looking a little bit better. It looks like we had a big spike earlier and down from that, but not too far. So it looks like we are still kind of trending up, so we do have that possibility still. The next one we have is the Link. Now obviously that made a major run and went up quite a bit from that low point that we had just even yesterday or so. So we are definitely improving there, and we're kind of up overall. So in a decent spot, we just haven't quite made the level that we wanted. And remember last time we were considering selling as well, but we just didn't quite hit that threshold yet. And the ZRX here, we look at that ZRX right here. We're also up, so yeah, I mean, that was a major sell-off that we're just recovering from, but we're not quite fully recovered on this one yet either. So we do still have potential on these. Let's take a look at Bitcoin again. Let's see, it did make a major run. Looks like it peaked off earlier in the day. Um, we had those earlier peaks yesterday. If you remember, right here is when we sold that $1 that we had in there. It looks like it went up from that a little bit, but we'd be in the same spot right now even if we tried to come back and sell it today. So I think we sold at a good point, even though it did peak out a little bit later. And those peaks are really hard to predict. It's good to kind of get it when it's trending up instead of kind of missing the boat and selling it when it crashes later. So I don't really regret that sell point. I think we made a good move there. Looks like Bitcoin's going to kind of hang around this level for a little bit. That's usually what it does. It makes a big run, stays steady, and then either drops or makes another big run. That 12,000 mark's been kind of a key point lately. So I think we will continue to watch these. We're still on the lower RSI values, so we have potential of going up again. So yeah, let's just give these another day. Just going to kind of keep watching these. I think we're going to get some pretty big bumps in these next little bit, especially with Bitcoin making that big run that it just did. Because like I said, the other coins, they tend to lag a little bit, about a day or so. But they'll end up kind of making similar runs, big jumps on there, following Bitcoin as kind of some excitement gets going there. So we'll just keep an eye on these, hang on to them again for another day. We'll probably make some sort of moves tomorrow, just if we don't get the results that we want. Like I said before, on those two that we originally had, if I can remember where they are, I think they were the CGLD. Yeah, that one definitely was a good one to get out of. And the comp as well. We still wouldn't have been making our mark on those either. So I think we made a good move moving into these other coins, but we're just going to have to be patient this time and hope for something to happen. So thanks for watching, everyone, and let's look forward to seeing what happens tomorrow.